A woman with hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok is accused of stealing from a Cape Coral Target and then flaunting those stolen goods on her TikTok page.
A few moments later.
A Cape Coral TikTok influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers is in trouble with the law again. Police say she was caught on surveillance video in Target scanning fake barcodes for certain items. The same exact crime that she was just arrested for a couple of weeks ago.
This TikTok influencer stole from Target, put it online, got arrested, then a couple of weeks later, she does the same exact thing again. Talk about crazy. This is Marlena Velez, a TikTok influencer with nearly 500,000 followers. Now, Marlena is a lifestyle influencer, meaning she shows people that she lives a good life and hopes that people follow and pay money to see her content. Now, at 22 years old, she has done pretty well for herself, but police say on October 30th, 2024, she went into the local Target in Florida and stole about $500 worth of items.
Cape Coral police say Velez stole clothes, cups, and other home goods from the Target on Pine Island Road on October 30th. You can see in this video she did have Target bags. Police say she got away with this because she scanned fake barcodes at the self-checkout line.
Now, police were looking for Marlena, but they didn't know who she was. So they posted this picture online to say, hey, can you help us find who this person is? And the internet spoke very quickly like, hey, that's Marlena from TikTok.
Last week, police posted this surveillance photo asking the public for help identifying a suspect they say scanned false barcodes at self-checkout, ringing up 16 items at cheaper prices and walking out with goods valued at $500.
So we actually had one person reach out on Instagram and say, hey, I want to remain anonymous, but here's their name and date of birth and their Instagram handle. So from there, we were able to look up her social media.
Now, how dumb can you be? She's shoplifting. She films the shoplifting. Matter of fact, she filmed her getting dressed to go shoplifting. She films herself shoplifting in the store. And then she films herself putting the stolen goods into her car. So yeah, she's busted.
And even find on TikTok, she posted a video that day of herself going to Target, buying these items, and then taking them home with her. Everything was documented. Even the outfit that she wore, it shows like her getting ready with the outfit, and even her glasses, and all of that matches in the TikTok with the attempt to identify photo that we put out.
Now, this wasn't the first time Velez got caught stealing something from a store. She had got arrested a year earlier for stealing stuff from Walmart.
CCPD records show Velez was arrested for stealing items from a Walmart in July of 2023 when she was 20. She had to complete an anti-theft course and was put on probation until last month.
So obviously, as you see, this woman is not living the life of luxury. She's a thief, and she's trying to pretend that she is living the life of luxury to become famous on TikTok. Now, generally, this would be the end of the story where I'd be saying, hey, like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff, and you should subscribe. But we got more to the story because she was busted again at the same Target doing the same exact thing 2 weeks later.
Yeah, we're talking about a TikToker subscribing to a life of crime. She was caught stealing from a Target in Cape Coral not once, but twice.
This is surveillance video they released that they say shows her in the act. Watch as it appears she scans the barcode to pay on the self-checkout register. Police say Velez uses a different barcode for a cheaper item instead, making off with 16 items.
But now police know who this woman is. They have pictures of her. Matter of fact, she's a famous TikTok star. She's not fooling anybody. If she's not going into that store with any disguise, it's just like, hey, I'm here doing the same thing again. So police go right to her house and arrest her on her porch.
So I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your back.
Wait, what?
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait,
Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
I have to put
Hold on.
shoes
I will
on.
talk to you in a second. All right? Just give us a second. Just give us a second.
Bro, this is what I told you. Call, Sydney. Call my dad, call my grandma, tell them to call my lawyer now.
Nothing illegal. Take a seat. We'll have a female officer here in a second. Sure. I'll stay with her.
So essentially, our officers were called to the Target on November 30th and were made aware by loss prevention officers that there was another theft involving the same suspect. that happened on November 20th. So just before she was arrested that first initial time, they said that she was doing the same thing where she was scanning false barcodes and ended up walking away with $225 worth of items that she didn't pay for. So it is, again, a deja vu kind of thing where we're seeing this similar crime. However, I know there was some confusion with the timeline. So this happened the day before we actually brought her into custody.
Now, Melina did make a statement about these accusations. She's innocent, and she's going to speak on them later. Here's what happened.
Get ready with me to talk about the elephant in the room.
As Velez puts on makeup without speaking, notice what's in the background. It's her booking photo from her first arrest. Below the video, where Marlena Velez appears to revel in her newfound fame, she included the following statement. While there will be a time to discuss my wrongings, now is not that moment. And it doesn't mean I don't want to speak on it or take accountability for my actions. It means everything is still being dealt with in court. So I just ask to please respect that. I also want to be clear that this doesn't define who I am and it doesn't reflect the person I strive to be.
So now here is the kick in the stomach to the taxpayers. See, Velez is playing rich. She's playing like she has all this money, but it looks like she may not have any money. So when it comes to court-appointed attorneys, you only get one of those when you don't have enough to pay for a lawyer. But Velez looks like she has enough to pay. So she fills out the court documents saying she actually makes no money and she wants a free lawyer. I'm not joking.
Marlena Velez, who had posted about making money on TikTok, is now asking for a public defender. That's right. She wants a free lawyer. She says in court documents that she's indigent and has 2 dependents, and she lists her income as 0.
Now, I have a lot of feelings about this story. Number one, this woman obviously has a problem with theft. She's stealing from Walmart, stealing from Target, and it doesn't seem like the consequences even matter to her because she's stealing from Target again a couple of weeks right after she got busted. Now, she had to know, going back to that same Target, they're gonna recognize her. It's not like she's someone who can easily be ignored, especially by the way she dressed and the fact that she was caught doing this before at that same store. Now, I went to her TikTok to see if there's any updates, and surprisingly, her latest videos are getting monster views. 8 million views, 4 million views, 2 million views. People want to see what's going on with this kleptomaniac. And one thing I also appreciate is that on some of the videos, when you click on them, she's turned off the comments because the comments weren't going to be good. All right, so that's the video. Let me know how you guys feel about this TikTok influencer being essentially a kleptomaniac, going to all these different department stores and getting caught stealing items from the store. Now, I do feel bad because this woman does have 2 kids and she's only 22. So mistakes like this can follow you around for a lifetime. But I think she doesn't have any remorse for what she's doing. And I honestly don't even think that she believes it may be wrong, because by continuing to do it time and time and time again, it almost feels like there's like a little entitlement to it. And there's a positive reinforcement going on here too, because the more she's in the news, the more views she gets on TikTok. So, but we'll see how the criminal justice systems handle Marlena Velez. Don't forget, as always, like, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'm going to see you in the next one.